Dewan Ryan from Virginia asks, Dear Andy Cohen, how much longer do we, the viewers, have to suffer before you hand Angel and Keiarna their walking papers? Please set us free expeditiously. Y'all so busy up here talking about catfishes. Can we talk about how we, the viewers, have been catfished? Keiarna and her dry ass friend just hijacking the whole damn season, just sucking the life out of the entire show. Every episode, I have a problem with you, I have a problem with you, I have a problem with you, I have a problem with you. Girl, I am tired. Then you got your dry ass friend up here who just sit there just... This be Angel the whole episode. Like, get off of my screen. Why are y'all still here? In the words of Meredith Marks, you can leave. Okay? Y'all can go. Please get off of my screen. I can't take it no more because that is all these episodes have been about is Angel and Kay. What else is going on? And the Twitter streets are saying this season is exposing Ashley Darby and the fact that we no longer need her.
Thank you for your services.
Because you used to at least be good at stirring the pot, giving us some mess, spilling people's tea. But now don't nobody even listen to you no more. Ashley start talking and they be like, oh, girls, that chocolate chip cookies over there? Yup, that is chocolate chip cookie. Ooh, I love me a good chocolate chip cookie, girl. What you say, Ashley? Ooh, is that peanut butter over there? I see. Snickerdoodle. What you say, Ashley? She, another one, just trying whatever stick to the wall. Wasn't nothing else going on outside of this divorce. Ain't nothing been interesting since Michael was up on the show. Michael was far more interesting than Ashley's ass ever was. And we was up here gagging like, girl, this is who you know, letting shoot the club up. But low key, he was the entertaining one. Ashley dry as hell too. You could walk right on out the door with Keiarna. Cause the season ain't giving if you ask me. But okay, we gonna just dive right on in. So Ashley starts off trying to tell us what she heard. So make sure you don't never spill your business around Ashley or one of her friends, cause bitch, the whole world finna know right up on Bravo. So she said, one of my friends told me that you was talking to Chris Samuels. Okay, and the last we checked, Chris Samuels is a single man. This is old stale tea. Maybe if you had told us this, what, a year, 2 years ago when they were fresh off the heels of the divorce, it might have been like, ooh. If Stacey want to go rub Chris's belly and tell him how Monique ain't shit. I'm here for you, Big Papa. Let me rub that belly. Let me get them titties up there too. Then let her. Let her. We like Stacey. So the people you be trying to throw little reads and digs at don't hit because we actually like them. We don't even like you all like that. We won't be checking for you all like that. So you trying to come for Stacey is dry. Then you tried to come for our girl Jassy, who should have been the housewife. Talking about, oh, is your man still cheating on you? You know how many babies he got now? Because last time you didn't remember how many kids he got. How many kids he got? What he over there doing? And we don't care. What was Michael doing? Michael was up here trying to seduce the damn cameraman. Michael was up here with Juan Dixon, trying to snatch him away from Rob. So that brings me to Giselle and Angel, because Wendy asked Angel, oh, who would you want to kill out of the group? And she says, Giselle. And Giselle said, okay, well, girl, shit. At least we know you finally got a pulse. You finally got a little bit of a voice. You finally giving us a little something. Okay, maybe when they get on Twitter and do the hashtag RHOP, they'll finally put your name down there. Maybe somebody will finally get on Twitter and talk about you on the show instead of talking about us the whole time, because we just carrying it on our damn back, girl. We tired. Do something. And so we only got that scene because Kay's miserable ass left the room. I ain't never seen nobody so damn miserable on vacation. Do you know how many people would love to go on vacation right now? And you got the nerve to be sitting up here all miserable and with a damn attitude. Girl, if you don't put a damn smile up on your face, got all this big spread and all of this food and charcuterie boards and crackers and cheese and cookies and brownies and fresh fruit. I want a spread. I want Gordon Ramsay to come up in here and cook me some shit. Like, damn, what is you so mad about? You not even supposed to be on the show. You could be back home with Greg and his corduroys and his loafers. So, miss me with that. You happy as hell to be on this trip, girl. Trying to act like you don't want to be here now that you done got a season up under your belt and made it to a second season. Oh, I'm mad. So I'm finna exit this scene and go chill in my room. Okay, bye. Kay and Angel sitting there being miserable again, talking amongst each other. And Giselle, being the producer she is, she said, okay. Scene 2, round 2, let's go. Let's get it, girl. She walk in the room and Kay talking to her like, yeah, girl, you should talk to her. Y'all need to sit down and hash it out. And she like, okay, girl, yeah. I'm gonna give her a little something. We ain't got shit else going on or shit else to talk about with y'all. So let me give her a little scene or something. And so Angel get up and walk away, acting like she mad. She got an attitude. And Giselle chasing after her, like, girl, what the hell's wrong with you? Like, I know you saw me come up in here. And I'm mad at you. Because you called me a catfish. You called my picture a catfish. And then she started crying. And Giselle's like, girl, I know you ain't over there crying. Like, girl, are you for real right now? Yeah, I just thought, coming onto the show, you were going to be a friend to me. And I looked at you as like like a big sister. I feel like she said like a big sister. Don't quote me on that, but I feel like she said like a big sister or something of that nature. And you have kids, so I just thought you would be more understanding. And Giselle is in her confessional like, no, wait, I didn't even body shame you because the picture wasn't even of your body. Like, it was essentially from the neck up. I don't feel like I even have to explain this. We are in 2025. You know what an AI generated or a photoshopped ass picture or a bunch of filters, a bunch of effects. You hit that magic tool one too many times, and then next thing you know, you don't even recognize your damn self. That's what happened. So, girl, stop trying to put a little sauce on it and make it into like this pity party or this sympathy party. And that's why I didn't make a point to like go in on her because I get it. You have kids, you gain a little weight. I understand that. I never looked at a woman sideways. Matter of fact, I look at men sideways who try to treat women away after they done sat there and pushed out your big-headed ass children and sat there in labor and pushing and up in the hospital and C-sections and all of that. So I understand. But this is not that. And then I just don't feel like it was that real. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't feel like it was that real. So to try to turn this into like a moment, like y'all are ganging up on me, y'all are bashing me, y'all are being mean. I'm just like, girl, it wasn't that deep. Because y'all kill me coming onto these shows trying to act like y'all don't know what it gives. You on the Housewives. We read each other. We shade each other. It's fun little shades. It's fun little reads. So you knew what you was getting into. If you was that self-conscious, then why the hell did you get up on a show that is broadcast over the world? So clearly you wasn't that damn self-conscious. But she said her man like it. So hey, if he like it, I love it. And so Giselle tried to give her a little hug. And she was like, don't hug me. And then the camera flashes back to the night before. And it's like, well, you just hugged her the night before. So now after you done talked to Kay and Keiarna done got all up in your head, now you got a problem with her again. So that just goes back to the double you know, the like two faces when we get with her. You one way when you with Kay, and then you one way when you not. And Jassy even called that out. What cracked me up was Giselle's apology, because Giselle tried to act like she was giving some little speech and really saying something. Meanwhile, you said what you said. Her apology was essentially like, well, I thought you know, you're a beautiful woman, so I was just trying to understand, you know, why the pictures didn't look like you. I was getting on social media looking at the pictures, and I didn't see you. They just didn't look like you. And I'm like, Giselle, that's essentially what you said the first time around. You trying to sit here and act like you really cleaning it up and you really doing something, you giving like some motivational pep talk. It's not working. And she picked up on that, and she's like, okay, I can see in your face, like, you're not feeling it. So, all right, I'll just leave it there. I said what I said, girl. If you don't like it, oh well. Hug? No hug? Okay, let me give you a little one of those. I'm like, what, just tell you for backup or she punch you in your shit? But I'm I have to be honest, and I said this in my last recap. I'm wondering if there's like a little bit of colorism going on, because girl, you didn't even know Giselle. So what's this issue with Wendy? I don't understand why you be so hostile towards Wendy, but you're so welcoming towards Giselle. And oh, I want Giselle to be my friend. I looked at you as like a big sister, or I expected more from you. So I'm just disappointed in the fact that you said my picture was a catfish, and I'm gonna sit up here and cry. Giselle has been Giselle, for lack of a better word, throughout all of the seasons. In fact, Giselle has actually improved, because in the previous season, she was real bad. So to have seen the show before, you know what she gives. Why would you feel like, oh, Giselle's going to be nice to me, or oh, I can lean on her, or oh, she's going to usher me in and just be so polite, and you know, I could look at her like a big sister. Giselle never gave that. So the fact that you expected that out of her, but then, you know, looking at Wendy upside her head and treating her a certain way, they got me kind of side eyeing you a little bit, because I'm like, what's that about? If anything, it gives the opposite. As long as you got you a little education, as long as you graduated from somewhere, you know, she gonna tell you you didn't go to Johns Hopkins. You don't have 5 degrees, 6 degrees. You ain't got a doctorate. You ain't up on my level. I don't know you. Oh, did you do your own makeup? It looked like it. I could tell. You ain't got my makeup person. You ain't got my wardrobe, whether I had to return it or not. You ain't me. She gonna tell you that. But otherwise, so I don't understand how you didn't expect that out of her, but you expected that out of Giselle. Giselle sit up there and shade Karen. Meanwhile, her and Karen have known each other for like 30 years. And so in the next scene, when the group meets up, I was so glad that Wendy called it out. Because she's like, look, there seemed to be a problem with the same two people. And I'm not here to sit here and coddle them. We trying to have a good time. We shooting a show. Like, we on vacation. We in Nevis. We done had to catch a long ass flight here. And then we done had to catch a boat over just to get to the damn hotel, girl. I'm sick. I'm not feeling well. And then you got they asses sitting up here just miserable and just picking fights every single day with everybody. What's the point? What's going on? Why is we doing this? Please vote their ass off the island. I'm like, okay, at least I know I'm not tripping. It's not just me. We get this funny scene with Stacy. They're talking about, you know, sex and doing the do and all of that. And they're like, oh, why don't you just send a random text to Igor saying sex and just put a question mark and see what he say. And so she sent that, and then she sends a picture oh my goodness, cracked me up. Because she just looking like, you think of sending a sexy picture, you think of just doing something sexy. I don't know, like, I don't know. But Stacy's picture is like, so she's like sex with me, and then her picture is just looking like she on QVC or something. The Stones, and look at the drama. Like, girl, you supposed to be selling sex, girl. This is not QVC. You was not trying to sell them damn earrings, them cheap ass earrings, girl. You trying to sell them puss. Act like it, girl. But that's why we like Stacy so much, because Stacy is Stacy. And so Igor, like, okay, who in the hell is this? Because I know my wife be up on the QVC trying to sell them earrings and sell them stones and them diamonds and shit. She ain't never been in my messages trying to sell me that puss. So who in the hell is this? Because y'all know they be sending out them little spam texts trying to act like they know you, talking about some, hey, good morning. And you text back and be like, who's this? And they'd be like, it's Abigail. Remember we ran into each other at the airport and then we went out for coffee the next day? Trying to sit there and act like they know you. The whole time it's a damn spam text. So he probably thought it was one of those. He probably thought somebody then stole Stacy's picture and sent it to him. So, Ashley couldn't wait to try to have a moment and take that and be like, oh. So he said, who's this? Stacy is a fraud. Stacy must be doing it again. Must be another TJ situation where she's faking like she is back with her husband, but she's really not. Ashley. And so we're at this dinner, and Giselle brings up to Kay that Wendy was offended that she didn't stay for her birthday. Because we're on an island, we supposed to turn up, we supposed to have fun. What the hell is your problem? And so she takes that moment to say, oh, I'm glad you told me that because, Wendy be always trying to act so nonchalant, so I would have never known. And then she turns around and she's like, oh, Jessie, now it's my turn to pick with you. I didn't like how you threw me under the bus and said that I was talking about Wendy because, we have some fractures in our relationship right now. So you took that moment to kind of turn it into a negative. And, it's my job to sit up here and act like I got a problem with everybody because, girl, I'm trying to make it to the next season. And it looked like you over here trying to steal my moment. So, girl, what's up with you? What's your problem? What was that about? And Jesse's like, well, I don't know how you feel away. Meanwhile, you bring up the intimate conversations we had together because the last I checked, we was cool. But you wanted to throw our shit out there, so yeah, I'm gonna throw some shit out there about you too. And what? It seemed like you jealous of me because the people checking for me and they ain't checking for you. The people say you getting on their damn nerves and they ready for you to exit this season and they're ready for me to step into the season. So what's up? And so Jesse said, you lied on me. You said my man had 2 kids, which was a lie. He has 1 kid. And so Kay says, look, I can't apologize for what I don't know. Is you going to tell me what I said or no? And as much as Kay gets on my nerves, I do have to side with her on that. It's like, okay, Jessie, I'm rooting for you, girl. But it's like, if you're going to bring up this moment that supposedly happened and it's supposedly tea, then I need you to just throw it on out there. Trying to, drag this out over episodes and this whole, oh, it was so bad that you're gonna gag if I tell you, or oh, y'all are never going to be able to make up after this because it was just so awful or so dreadful. Girl, this better be bad. Cause if you doing all of this and then you finally reveal that she said she got a bunion on her little toe or something like that, I'm gonna be mad at you, and I'm gonna have to think on whether you should be a full-time housewife or you should remain in that damn friend position. What is going on Potomac? Y'all sitting here talking about chin checking and talking about a damn a filtered picture. What else is going on? So yeah, that's the episode, y'all. I'm sorry this recap couldn't be more interesting, but I hope you do subscribe. So please like this video. Get down and comment. Do you think this season is dry? Is Angel and Kay getting on your nerves? Do you think they desperate trying to make it over to another season and need to give it on up? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And until next time, peace. My name is Dewan Ryan. Thanks so much.